Real talk, the metaphor messiah, man. I got this one. Let's go. You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, up high here like the 70s. A different kind of mind, they say we only speak in melodies. Legend in the game, I think I found a solution. Got a crazy kind of flow, I need a verbal institution. Monster on the mic, I feel like hip-hop then adopted me. You pussy niggas shook, you let them turn this to a mockery. I give a fuck about their recognition. I'm trying to spit the fucking truth, somebody get the message. These politics, they overstate the obvious. They shooting like Stoyakovich, it's war on every continent. Deeper than you know, I'm what you hate if you the government. Young black with heart, I put a hex on the establishment. Niggas playing patty cake and I was trying to regulate. A lot of them are emulate, but none of them are demonstrate. Hip-hop will never need a eulogy. They give us 10%, they trying to take away gratuity. Work for what you want, I learned that from fucking Aubrey. And she ain't never lied, I told her this was nothing new to me.
Night, baby. How you doing on this wonderful Friday evening? It is September 23rd, 2022. It's been fucking nuts. It's been a crazy day, crazy week, crazy month, crazy everything. And we're here to sort out the week. I mean, we took a couple days off here because there hasn't been too much more than the file that has spread through Twitch. And we'll get to all that and we'll talk about all kinds of stuff. But tonight's Friday. Put your head down. Get your nails did. Come on out and hang out with the cool kids like MattPitt, Riveter, and Boblax, allegedly. What's going on, boys?
Well, Dave, Boblax is here.
What do you mean?
My dick's too small. Mute that motherfucker! Mute that motherfucker!
Really?
I'm tired of him interjecting when I'm trying to make two simple points. Holy shit.
We could really just fake the funk with him for a while. We got a lot of Boblax clips. He should be around.
Yeah, I'm pounding your ass right now, dude.
Oh, I like when he gets aggressive. How you doing, Matty?
I'm doing good, man. I just got here. I got a cinnamon bun in my hand, so I'm pretty happy.
Hey, life's always good when you got a cinnamon bun.
Yeah.
Motherfucking cinnamon bun.
Riveter never talks, but you got him with cinnamon. I love it. Get him on a cinnamon bun.
I'm out here cutting out bread. I'm cutting out sugar. I'm cutting out all this shit. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to keep up with Dave. And fucking MattPitt, 1 foot wonder, is sitting there throwing cinnabuns in my fucking face.
Well, you don't have to eat them, motherfucker. He can just see that's the thing. You got to stop being a fat person. Get out of your fattest mindset. Don't worry about what he's eating. Worry about what you're eating. Let him munch so you don't have to. Crunchy munchy for all of them, and you get to eat celery. How you guys doing in the chat, motherfuckers? It's good to see you. If you're here for Boblax, he'll be here soon, probably.
When's the last time you talked to him?
Like an hour ago.
Oh, okay.
I texted him. There he is.
There he is.
By the way, hit the goddamn like button, motherfuckers. I got to give him some god powers. What's up there, Boblax, baby?
Yo, sorry I'm a little bit late. Obviously a lot of stuff going on, so
what were you doing?
I was finishing a recording.
Oh,
yeah.
For what, all this garbage, all this insanity, all this trash
a new video should be coming out tomorrow. I'm still trying to decide like how I'm gonna segment everything because the story just keeps going on and on and on to the point where it's like, do I shove it all into one video or do I do separate videos? Because now we have the Twit Longer from Noah Hugbox, as well as the big call that was leaked last night. Then we have the Mitch Jones stream. Then we have the Emerald stream.
Did you say Noah Hugbox?
Yes,
yeah,
that's a great fucking name. You know what?
Yeah.
Aside from everything else that's going on, that's just fucking adorable. By the way, Boblax, welcome to the fucking team officially.
Thank you.
It's long fucking overdue, but I'm glad that you're here, and
Yes.
it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Remember when I called in years ago as like a non-drama creator, first call in? You're like, you're a great caller. I'm like, really?
You were a
Oh my God.
fantastic caller. Hell yeah, dude. You fucking take shit anywhere. You got a good voice. You always have. You got a good command of the autistic language, and you just fucking say what's on your mind and spit it out. Always fuck with that. Always fuck with that.
Hell yeah.
All right, but
So
we
now it's
won't
come full
jerk-
circle.
Coming full circle is what we do here. Sometimes in a circle. It's called a jerk. But we got a lot to get to, so we won't suck each other off too much tonight. Well, not any more than usual. How's your guys' weeks going? Real quick there, Matty, Boblax, Riveter. How's your weeks going so far? Good.
Mine's been pretty good, pretty busy, and doing all kinds of stuff with the podcast and all that stuff. So it's been pretty good.
Boblax.
It's been very busy to the point like a couple days ago I made 2 videos in a row, and a lot of these videos are me like going over these Twitch streams talking about like sexual assault, and it isn't just me watching it. I have to like intently pay attention and clip it or whatever. So it kind of got to me. So that yesterday I had to kind of take a bit of a mental health break, because it was like listening to fucking these stories for like hours and hours on end.
Well,
like,
it's kind of the first thing I wanted to ask you guys before we even got into everything. I'm actually glad Tommy just showed up, because I kind of want to ask him this too. Are you guys fucking tired of this story yet? My fucking God, I barely covered it. I'm ready to kill myself.
Matt was getting tired. Matt was getting tired of it, but I mean, I just woke up again. I was playing Apex, and it's grown more. I was just listening to Bobax. It's grown even more.
Yeah, it's been growing daily since it started, and it's not stopping anytime soon.
Yeah, we got
what
calls, all kinds of shit. Like, Call Me Carson's back in the script again.
Oh, it's going to keep going.
Jeez.
This fucking has got to cast the size of War and Peace. This is not going to end anytime soon.
You know what gets me? I mean, look, tell me if I'm the conspiracy theorist. I mean, this whole situation comes into 2 big YouTube creators, Pokemon and Meskif, trying to cut out the competition through somebody's fucking gambling addiction. Yeah, and yeah, that's really basically what it comes down to. It's that transparent. So what these guys have done is they basically are blowing up their own platform. I don't think Twitch realizes what a problem they have here.
Oh, it's a major problem.
Because of
major problem.
Essentially YouTube drama. I mean, I haven't seen. I mean, even our community's fucking ruthless. I really haven't seen people eat. I mean, all these millionaires just eating each other. I've never seen it at this level before.
It's something else.
We look like really angels now in comparison, which I think is hilarious.
I know, and we're scumbags. Let's be honest. But I mean, Jesus Christ, I wouldn't blow a business over it. I tell you that.
But comparatively, like, they've got so much more to lose than we do, which is part of the reason why we have no problem taking shots. They got actual careers. You know what I mean?
I know.
Well,
they don't just have careers. Dave, they don't just have careers; they have employees. People are counting on them. They're not just YouTubers; they got their businesses and corporations. It's just unbelievable. and in Pokemon, she could end you. I mean, is there any doubt anymore? I know I used to take a little shit for this. She's a vicious fucking businesswoman. It's not a question anymore, is it?
No.
I mean, I'm not alone anymore.
No, it's never been a question, especially for
me. I know you knew, but
I've been saying it.
You found out, Bo Black.
But
you didn't know, you found out.
But the thing is, like, it's not just Pokemon. She isn't the outlier. She might be one of the like more ruthless in comparison to others, but everybody has that in that community. Everybody has that.
And maybe you kind of need it. Maybe that is just that next level that you kind of need. And
I mean, you need a little bit of like knowing how to like run a business and do a brand to like grow on YouTube and Twitch to like a little bit of an extent, but like they apply it in evil ways and like really push it to the extreme, whereas like normal people would have like a moral line where it's like, I'm not gonna do this for clout or do this for my brand.
I'll find my success through A, B, and C. I don't need to go to Z. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I would. I might do this, but I'd never do that. Right. They don't have that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they don't have that.
Yeah, they don't have that at all.
These guys are like, you know what? I'm gonna fuck them to do it this way. I'm gonna fuck them. I'm gonna try to manipulate this situation. It's really sick to how much this has really brought to light. Just how much they're willing to cover up. I mean, I think we all kind of guessed at it, but to see it, it's a whole nother fucking level.
Yeah, exactly.
I built my whole career around it. I know it was existed, but yeah, to see it is just, I don't know, it makes me right. That's what's most important.
Which is your favorite thing to be? I mean, if you were a state of matter, it would be right.
Yeah, none of this is like necessarily surprising to me in terms of how these people are acting. It's more of just it coming out, I guess, is surprising, and like everybody else seeing it is kind of like, finally, dude, like,
Yeah, I get the feeling my fans are like that too. They're like, yeah, we knew, and it's now when we say it, we're believable when we say it. Because like now there's no denying it.
It's like the difference between hearing about the KKK and then seeing a lynching. It's just
seeing a lynching, it's
different. It's like,
and what I love,
holy fuck!
And what I love about this, obviously the whole situation is terrible, but with the overall exposing of that community, what I love about it is that they have always, and like this isn't just speculation, like I know this, they, especially behind the scenes and maybe a little bit even in public, they shit talk drama channels. They think we're scum of the the earth. They think we're fucking horrible or whatever. Yeah. And now, like, our community is like good in comparison to them. Like, what do we talk about behind the scenes? Like, Nick gets mad at me for like posting an image of him being fat. Meanwhile, they're covering up sexual assault. Like, our behind the scenes traumas are different. You know, like, that's the big thing. You know?
You're right. Hey man, don't do that, man.
Yeah, I mean, I was in the wrong for that, but at least I didn't cover up sexual assault, you know?
You didn't try to manipulate a whole audience of people. Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah,
that's... They're nuts. Oh my God. But it looks like Pokemon's going to win. She's kind of in the lead in this whole thing. Yeah, if you really think about it.
Set the board for me, guys. What's the latest of what's going on? Who's the major players involved at the moment? What's
actually Boblax? I think is the best guy to tell you that. So I'm just gonna listen here.
Oh, all right, Boblax.
You mean who looks the worst? I mean, obviously Slick is at the top.
Well, like what happened within the last?
The most recent.
Yeah.
The most
what's the latest scuttlebutt on this?
Okay, so last night, Destiny got leaked a call that's 3 hours long of all of the, and this is a call that took place like a couple days ago, so it was with all this drama going on, but kind of early on near the beginning of it when Train made that tweet. And there's XQC in it, there's Miskiff in it, there's like a bunch of relevant players in it, and they're just talking mask off for 3 hours, and it's just so like fascinating.
When was that recorded? When was that?
Right after the tweet, right after Trainwreck's tweeted at Mizkif about
the 19th. The 19th.
Shit.
So what's the mask off talking point? Like, what's the big? obviously, it's a lot to go over in 3 hours.
So it was 3 hours, and the only access we have to it is Destiny commenting over it, where he mutes certain parts and and like talks over it and stuff. And I was high as fuck playing Splatoon last night, so I didn't hear everything. But from what I did hear, it's like kind of exactly what you expect, like them going mask off, not being PR at all, and saying like, I want Slick to look good because he's my friend, I don't want him to get kicked out, and like they're talking like strategy, like we should use this as ammo against this person and stuff. So
they're doing what we do.
Yeah, they're gay. I was about to say
except way worse. Except way worse.
Way worse. So the guys in the call, worse. It's XQC, Asmon Gold, Mizkif, Trainwreck, Mitch, Barry. I think there might have been someone else. I could be wrong, but basically, Mitch was one of the guys. Mitch is the one who started this all by telling Trainwreck. He was the one who was with Maya and Mizkif when Mizkif told him to go to Adriana's house to talk to Adriana.
Hey, so Mitch is the one. You know who's the happiest fucking guy in the world right now? The guy who touched the fucking booby to begin with. He's like, this isn't even about me anymore. Woo! Yeah, no. All these fuckers are taking the lead.
Oh, no.
No, it's back. No.
Is it back on him now?
Yeah, it's back on him.
And he got kicked out of his house.
Oh, did he?
He got kicked out of his mansion.
Oh, good.
He's pretty much gotten the rapist stamped. You know,
he's
like
done.
He's done. He has rape stamped on his fucking brand forever.
My God, I hope it was. I hope the booby brush was worth being called a rapist now.
If he did it, have you heard my theory on my show?
It's probably similar to mine.
Well, here's the thing. It's not a look. We've all admitted these guys are scumbags. Here's my theory on this. Okay, we know for a fact that she was not told her breasts were touched until July 6th of 2021 when she wrote the original thing. And the only reason she wrote that is because somebody called Nova had brought it up without asking her. So she was more pissed off at Nova than when it came out. So she said just 4 days ago. That she had only found 3 days ago. She had only found out when she had written that her breasts were brushed, and then on top of that, she only realized it was sexual assault within the last 72 hours.
Yeah.
You know, so is it
I didn't know
possible?
That.
Is it possible? Yes, we did in the show yesterday. Is it possible that he never touched her tits?
Yeah.
And they just kind of threw that on. And I could see a war behind the scenes. Let's throw that in there. And then, of course, Mizkif and Maya, let's take that out.
Yeah.
You know? How about this? We'll cut you a deal.
That's exactly what seemed to have happened, too.
Let's cut you a deal. You can say you touched your chest,
right?
But you say it's not sexual assault. Deal. There you go. That's where we're here. That's where we're at.
Just the fact that deal had to be brokered, I feel, is the bigger story. That was my problem when we covered this at the beginning.
Story, yeah.
It is, because when we covered this at the beginning of the week, my whole problem was the fact that we're going off of a self-admitted person who cannot remember the story. She doesn't remember anything from it. She recalls some things about kissing him or kissing somebody else, and he was following him around. All kinds of shit like that. It was too convoluted.
Here's the thing, Dave. Is it reasonable to come like? She didn't know what happened. Okay, all right. She doesn't find out about that it was a little more personal. Is it possible that it's bullshit?
Absolutely.
I mean, it's completely reasonable. The whole thing.
It may not be sensitive to say, but absolutely it can be, because we don't know any of the other players involved, whether they had any relationships with any of the people that they were making accusations. Like, there's just too much we don't know, and we sound like assholes for asking those questions.
Well, Slick admitted it in 2020 or 2021 in his tweet longer.
Yeah, he admitted it. But no. He admitted it, but he said it wasn't sexual assault, and she backed him up in her thing, and that was like pretty much.
Right.
Those two statements came out on the same day.
He said I was checking.
He never said sex. He said he was checking her pulse. That's what he admitted to.
Stupid. It's so stupid. I want to believe him, because you can't be that stupid to say it unless it's true, right? It's like fuck that stupid.
It was one of those things where he's like, "I'm sorry for it wasn't sexual assault, but I'm sorry for making you uncomfortable."
Yeah,
that's exactly what it was, right there.
Which that's not a crime. You know what I mean? It's like the fact that this has gotten fucking blown into this huge fucking thing over a booby brush at worst. We're not there. I'm not trying to minimize any, but please, I don't want to fucking hear it. You know what I mean? But we're not talking about a full fucking blown rape here. And this is a situation that this is the type of stuff that gets covered up. This minor is getting covered up now. Rapes, murders get covered up. A booby brush? It's like, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah, but I don't think they're saying it was a booby brush. They were saying he was kind of like grabbing on her, and she when she went to go right, like, he grabbed me too. Yeah, he grabbed you too. I mean, my whole thing was, why didn't you tell me a year and a half ago?
Right.
Why are you telling me this now while I'm writing the letter? I know why, because there was probably a tug of war on what was going to go on the July 6th.
A year and a half is a hell of a fucking long conclave to figure shit out. You know what I mean? It's
like, a long time. Okay, I have a question, and maybe I'm not understanding the timeline, and maybe you guys can. But from what I understood, when the original incident happened, and the one girl, Evo, whatever her name was, told the story, okay. And then my understanding was that Mizkiff found out that she was fixing to put out this tweet longer. So he sits down Mitch and his girlfriend at the time, what was her name, Maya or whatever it is? Yeah. Sets her down and says, hey, here's what we're going to do. This is my understanding. This is what came out of this call last night, right?
Yeah.
And so Barry, who is a friend to Andriana's, or however you, I apologize, comes over and picks up Mitch and picks up the girlfriend to take them over. That's when they sat down and, for the lack of a better word, handle her on what is going to be put out in that twit longer. Now, here's my problem, right? As I understand, Mitch nor the girlfriend was not there the night of the party. They don't know what happened.
And everybody else who was were fucking drunk at best. It was like, this is, okay. Anybody who's got fucking something to say, well, she was unconscious, this or whatever the fuck else, listen, the facts of it are irrelevant because nobody fucking knows what happened, and it's never going to be the story is what happened after. The cover-ups, all of that. The Adriana, if she has a fucking qualm with what happened that night, file a fucking police report. I'm dead serious about that. Because everything else, nobody is ever going to be able to get that full fucking story.
In fairness to her, I don't think she has much of a qualm with this from the beginning.
She didn't.
She didn't. Like, from the beginning, and she didn't know how serious it was until she wrote the...
Which, you know what, I feel that's responsible, too. It's like, okay, no fucking clue what happened. Nobody told me anything for a year and a fucking half. All this type of shit. What do you do with that? What do you do with it?
I don't know. Like, you go. I probably would have done what she would have done. I'll just play with fucking. I'll just humor. Keep it small. I'll humor the two powerful ones and just try to go. I'm trying to make it this business. I don't remember what happened. It's probably fucked up. Like I didn't believe at first some of her talking points. I didn't come forward because nobody would believe me. I thought she was just kind of take the feminist route. I've kind of switched my gears on that. I think that's probably what happened. Yeah. She's like, these are powerful people in the community that I'm trying to break into. I don't know what happened. I was fucked up. Let's go along with this, because she seemed surprised.
And was there friendships too? I mean, these people were actually friends as well. They were all friendly at the very fucking least.
Friendly.
So there's that aspect too. You don't know the layers of the depths of the fucking friendship. They're just so I hate these stories. Man. These are my least favorite stories.
Yeah, they really are.
They're terrible.
I wish I had a copy. I probably would have streamed. I wish I had a copy of the 3-hour.
I mean, there's a copy of it. It's just Destiny reacting to it, though. So you got.
Yeah, but I want a clean copy.
I don't know. I wish we had a picture of the fucking evening, a video of anything.
Interesting.
Fucking
what was Asmongold's role in this? Because that's
he was like the father figure. He was actually really good in it. He was father figure. He was kind of like making sure the conversation kept getting back on track. Destiny was very happy with Asmongold's role in the call. He was very complimentary of the funniest part of that whole call was Mitch, because Mitch is the reason this all happened. He went to Trainwrecks and told Trainwrecks everything, which got Trainwrecks to know about it, which then caused all this to happen. While Destiny's reacting to the call, about maybe like 2 hours in, Mitch goes live on Twitch. So Destiny switches over to the stream to see what he's saying. Mitch cannot start a sentence. Like every time he's trying to start telling the story, he's like, "Oh God, I'm having a panic attack, guys! I can't do this right now. I can't. All right, let me call." And then his fucking alerts keep interrupting him. He's like, "Oh God, how do I turn off these alerts? Oh no, how do I?" And he's like, finally, his camera goes away. His camera quits. His stuff starts going like crazy. And
it's like a Shop on the Point episode,
right? Tommy screaming in the background.
And Destiny's like, "All right, we'll just switch back to the call." He's not saying anything. So eventually, Mitch tries to call Destiny, and Destiny answers, and Mitch is like, "Hey, man, did you want me to? I'm going to tell you everything." And Destiny's like, "I don't really want to hear anything. I'll just answer one question for me." And he's like, "Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Don't you want to hear the truth? Don't you want to hear the truth?" And Destiny's like, "I'm listening to the call." Right. And this guy gets so mad, he hangs up and he leaves, and he goes.
Yeah, because he knows he's not going to get the narrative he wants, because that's going to be the new thing. You want to hear the truth. And I got the call already, and we've seen this is a brand new tactic these guys like to play. Yeah. You're not studied up, you don't have enough research, and it's not that it's the research, not the issue. I have everything raw right in front of me. You don't like what I'm taking from it, so he knew it was already over. And
yeah, well, see, Mitch is in the worst position, right? Because he's Trainwreck's trump card, and he's living in Miskiv's house. They're all in the call together, and Trainwreck's like, "Mitch, tell him what you told me." And so Mitch is doing this thing where he's like, "Well, and he's trying to
play. Can't play all ends.
He's trying to play both sides, and he can't do it.
See, that's a small little example of how fucking complicated all the little interpersonal relationships are in this that we'll never fucking know the depths of. That's fucking crazy. No. Hit the goddamn like button. We got over 200 people in here. We got Tommy C, Bo Blacks, MattPitt, Riveter, all kinds of good people hanging out tonight.
Eventually,
I was trying to say this earlier, but there was almost no opening.
Sorry, Bo Blacks.
Basically, I don't know where you're getting the.
Oh, sorry, Bo Blacks. Let's go ahead.
I don't know where you're getting the information that she only found out that she was allegedly assaulted a year and a half later, because there's messages that she shares on her stream from Kyle, her friend who was there that night, from the 1st of January 2020, which is when this happened, saying that she was touched when she was touched.
Okay, all right, I could get it. I'll tell you where I'm getting it. Go down to Nick's timeline. We got her on tape. I played it a few times in the show. She said because she looked it up the other day. Yeah, well, I mean, that's we were wondering that was some of the criticism we were making of her at first. Like, we didn't believe her. How do you know you weren't assaulted?
See, I don't even want to go down that road of believing or not believing the situation just because the fuck.
Well, I know. I do, because first of all, I don't give a fuck. Right. I can't be held accountable to these jackasses because I don't fucking pander to woke culture. Second of all, I think it's that convoluted enough. I mean, I think there's a certain time when somebody accuses somebody of something, you got to give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't know if anybody deserves the benefit of the doubt here because of how ridiculous and convoluted it is and how many stories. So if Bobax has her saying I was assaulted in July 6, 2021, either just before or after that, well, that means she might be lying. Because I could change. That's on Nick's timeline.
Here's the DM. This is from January 20th, 2020. back in my Airbnb. Oh shit, really? You were on PTFO on the bed, passed the fuck out on the bed, and we were like guarding you from that one dude who was stalking you and Ina. She's being told this, not.
Yeah, that's what I saw before.
Black
She was
Justin
told
Bieber
it.
hair. He was trying to touch you. And
I read that
She's being
one.
told that. She's not saying that.
She's being told that. No, she's not saying it.
That's
We
what she's
couldn't find a situation where she did say that.
Now, Riveter's got the clip that Tommy's talking about right here.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, that if that's Bull Black just showed me that message doesn't say, she doesn't say that. She's being told something. She's not saying that she remembers that. She's being told.
Yeah, that's the way I
remember.
But I thought
jack shit because she was asleep.
But this has been my whole fucking point from the beginning. I hate that she doesn't remember anything. She's being told things by people that we don't.
So that okay, if that's the case, it makes me a lot more believable that she didn't handle this fucking great. Because she's telling the truth. Like, I just went along with this because I went along with this.
Bublax, how do you think?
Anybody can.
Kyle, he's not a content creator. He's just like her IRL friend who has like a normal job and shit like that. So I don't see why Kyle would immediately like lie to her about like a guy like groping her.
Well, no, but I mean, what he was saying.
Oh, he didn't tell her right away. That's for sure. He didn't tell her right away.
That happened in 2020.
The way that he said.
No. We got her on tape. Let me refer it. No, we got her on tape saying she didn't know until she wrote it about the breast being touched. She knew about all the other shit. We got her on tape.
Okay, well, I don't intend to be incorrect. So just, I just.
No. I'm not saying you are.
Listen to the clip. So
yeah, listen to the clip. Here, go ahead.
Yes.
Sure. Fair enough. Yeah. No, I'm not suggesting for a minute, Bobax, that this is convoluted as fuck, dude. I mean, anybody could fuck this up.
I'm just making sure all the facts are
sure.
correct.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Honestly,
as are you, which is why we should watch this clip. Yeah.
Yes, 100%. And I really want to emphasize this too. All of these things should be secondary to the cover-up. Just say it. Just say it. Play the clip.
Yeah. Question. I've only recently figured out and found out, especially without sitting, that it's sexual assault. Because even yesterday we looked up the definition on stream, and that's what it was.
What she's saying there is something different.
When that stuff happens to you,
watch it all.
All right, keep going.
You don't immediately. Your first reaction is like, that didn't actually happen. Like, it's not as bad. It's not that bad. You know what I mean? Because like you try to gaslight yourself, so of course you're gonna say that at first.
And only hearing word of mouth, like I've only heard that screenshot for so long, and for up until we talked about it. Because it's not something I brought up to my friends. Oh, by the way, like, that thing that you texted me, that screenshot that everyone has seen where it's like, oh, just a guy with the black Justin Bieber hair. And that whole time, I was just told he touched my neck and like my wrist and tried to check my pulse. And then I found out as we were writing that clip
there you go.
Yeah, no, she destroyed the whole narrative.
That he touched my chest.
Yeah, she did. She did, and then that's actually because I did what you just did, Dave. I did what you just did the first show I did. I got fooled too. I'm like, this girl's a liar. There's no fucking way. And then that's why I thought she was right. Yeah, no. And then when I listened to the old thing, then I realized, wait a minute. She didn't know because she used the word recently, and it's really confusing, right?
Right, the way she was talking about it at first.
Yeah, it sounds like recently. That what she means recently, as of the time she wrote it, which was in July 6, 2000.
Also, what it sounded like at first, she was saying she was clarifying the definition of what sexual assault was. So I didn't think it was a clip of her saying when the event happened. It's when she found out what it actually was or what they were telling her.
She looked up, but she actually says we just looked it up the other day. She said,
I know. Yeah. That. And then she goes on to say the rest of the things that she said. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's okay.
Boblax, but what do you think of that clip?
Well, it's weird that Kyle didn't give her specifics initially, or maybe he just didn't think.
It's a disservice as a friend.
I don't know.
As a friend,
that's bizarre.
It's bizarre to say the fucking least. It's a disservice, I would say, at the very least, if you're her friend.
It's like this was basically not a big deal to everybody involved until the Naru, who was that girl? Narvo or whatever. Till Narvo spoke on it without her consent, right? In July of last year.
Somebody took liberties and fucking decided to go into business for themselves, as they like to say in wrestling. And once that happened, this poor girl had to fucking decide what to do. Now, has she done a great job of navigating it all? I can't even judge it because it's so fucked up. I don't know what I would do in a situation like this.
I don't think Adriana has done anything wrong. Obviously, like in this, she's the victim in this situation, but also like with her addressing it and like how she's been handling it behind the scenes as a content creator and everything. I think she's doing everything she can. Yeah. I don't have any criticism of how she's acted.
Even if she's not a victim of sexual assault proper, let's just throw that out for a moment. She is a victim
hypothetically.
of hypothetically. Let's just throw it out completely. It didn't fucking happen. She is a victim of fucking manipulation by bigger fucking creators.
Absolutely.
Her friends being fucking absolute catastrophes and going to business for themselves, standing on her fucking story to do it. She's a victim in that sense, no fucking question. Because no question. God.
No, it's just that when I first heard this first time around, my mistake was not listening to that thing closely the first time around, because my thing is like it's impossible to believe. But when you listen to the whole thing, it's because I'm getting confused with this shit now.
Right,
it's impossible to fucking believe that she didn't know anything. But if you listen real close, she only found out the other day it was sexual assault. That's like literally the other day, and she wasn't until she started talking about it. She didn't know her chest was touched and all the other stuff. So that brings into question the two people that told her when the incident happened initially. Yep. And it's like you said, you just read that stuff off, and that confused Bobax as well. She wasn't claiming she was assaulted; she was being told she was assaulted. Yes. So So this goes back to the power thing, and where I personally believe, which we can never prove, like you said before, Dave. What are the odds that this guy never touched a breast? Pretty fucking decent. Because it looks like it was added on after the fact on July 6, 2021. Yep. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, and they've done a good job of trying to paint him. Not trying to. He is creepy. I'm sure he's got a fucking ton of creepy.
Oh, he's fucked.
There's already stuff.
Yeah, there's other proof
then when
of
you
other
start
things.
hearing those creepy things, you give him less of a benefit of doubt. But that's what you guys all have to fucking determine on your own. That's called critical thought. You do all that shit, and like masturbation, the privacy of your own fucking home.
Well, my thing is, you're not a murderer until you murder somebody. You're not a rapist until you rape somebody. So no matter how creepy you fucking are going into it, no matter how many signs, you're not it until you do it.
No, but that's
it's not completely. And here's the thing: if I'm gonna fuck somebody over, I'm gonna fuck somebody over that has a reputation like that, and throw in the breast thing on top of it.
Absolutely, because it's a more believable story because of the
other
what
stuff. Would maybe look, Miskiff and Maya weren't there. Maybe they were thinking they know the people that told her what happened back in July of 2020. Maybe they don't trust them. Maybe they think they're gonna add to the story, so they come in and try to swoop in and save their slicker buddy, and so it becomes a war of words, and that's why we get a statement that contradicts itself. Her statement, my chest was touched, but I wasn't assaulted or raped. Right. It's a complete contradiction, and then now she goes on the air as of, 2 days ago, and says, I only knew it was sexual assault within the last 72 hours.
Right, and she paints a story that was very incoherent for her that night. She's making out with people, he's following them around, all that type of shit. So it's a fucking crazy night as it is. So we still don't know the three people who told her, right? Who said they saw it. They have not come forward. None of that. Right?
I was told they are not YouTubers. But who knows? I don't know if that's true or not. I can't verify that.
Has anyone else heard anything?
They were not influencers. They were not involved in Twitch. They were her so-called real IRL friends. I got that from a caller, though, so you don't know what it's worth.
Barry and Kyle are not YouTubers.
Yeah, or YouTubers or Twitchers or anything else.
Forward?
Yeah.
I mean, are they talking?
They have never talked.
Barry was in the call with but I don't know if
with Ice Poseidon, right?
I don't know if Barry was. Oh, you're talking about the Ice Poseidon thing? I don't know.
Yeah, I thought he was in the call. He was in the call. He was in the new leak call too, Matt.
No, the Barry was in the leak call.
Is he one of the ones? Barry, this guy right here, Adriana's friend. He's one of the guys who says he witnessed it.
I don't know. I didn't.
That's what I'm saying. This is what's driving me nuts. The people who are saying they got a story from another fucking set of people, we don't know who those fucking people are, and that bothers me.
Barry was
what the fuck?
Barry was the in between with Adriana and Ms. Kiff. Like they were talking to Barry to talk to Adriana. It's all convoluted. It's all weird.
Matt, I can't believe you haven't gone to the fucking rickety fucking stool store.
Let me ask you something. Yeah. Does this sound believable? He's going in there fucking touching her tits and nobody kicks the shit out of him.
Right.
Nobody freaks out,
So
especially in that crowd.
I mean,
nobody freaks out. Nobody freaks out. But a year and a half later, he touched the tits.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
If I
you know,
see,
and by the way, I want to make this clear. I'm not calling her a liar. She doesn't know what the fuck. This poor girl's been jerked around 6 ways to Sunday. But it's like, you know, like I can't. I think we can simplify the whole thing is you can't believe anything.
No.
Nothing.
I mean,
they're all garbage.
I can believe that the Twitch streamers just saw that happening and weren't willing to reel Slicker back in because, like, look how much they're defending Slicker, and also look at how some people are so terrified of their career being damaged in drama and stuff. You literally hearing Mitch, like, fucking barely being able to say one sentence because he's afraid of getting kicked out of his house. So, like, of course they're not going to have the balls or the agency to fucking stop Slick, you know, Miskip's best friend, from being a fucking creep retard, you know?
That's a very fair point, because you will go to fucking lengths for your friends.
Yeah.
But it's funny to see how quickly it turns. Like, the whole Miskip thing in general, how many variations has he put out now? You know, like the different fucking twit-longers, the deleting, the fucking adding, and all that. This dude is a mess. The whole situation.
One of the weirdest things about that call, and again, Destiny was reacting to it, so it's hard to like listen to all of it because there's a lot of pausing, skipping forward, stuff like that. But one of the weird things, and if I'm wrong, someone can correct me. The way Mizkif defended Slick in the call was just, he's my best friend. He's my best friend. He's my best friend. What would you do if your best friend was in trouble, Trainwrecks? He never said anything like, look, my best friend Slick never told me. All he said was he was just checking her pulse. He never said anything like that. He just kept saying, he's my best friend, Train. You know, it was just really weird.
It is. It's so weird to say it like that. It's almost like you're admitting for the guy. He's my best friend. I don't know.
I got to do. I don't want to do this. I got to do this.
There's so many other things you could say. Like Matt's saying there. Now, video watcher in the chat. It's pretty clear she's telling the truth. That's the funny thing. She doesn't know. She's telling the truth because she's being told things. So she's telling that truth that she got told the story. But other than that, we don't know. She doesn't know. She has no.
She doesn't know if she's telling. She doesn't know if she's even telling the truth.
She just knows what people.
By no fault of her own.
By
yeah,
no fault.
She knows what the people telling her. And somebody. Let's be honest. When this happened, it was December 2020, or when was the original incident? Bobax.
2020.
January 2020.
January 2020. So it's a year. Okay, January 2020.
Before COVID.
So it's and so it's let's see, February, March, April, May, June. So it is a year and fucking 5 months till they tell her her breasts were fondled. A year and 5 months.
A year and a half.
Like, that's sus as fuck.
So sus.
That is sus as fuck. So, like, that kind of plays back to Slicker. I'm not sticking up for the guy. Fuck the guy. Right. But maybe he was just kind of like Westside Joey's theory is pretty simple. He was going in there, checking her pulse, but hoping she would, wake up. Yeah. And that's a lot different than. But see, the thing is, that's creepy as fuck and kind of lame, and you're just trying to troll him for sex and stuff, and seeing if you can get laid. But that's a far cry from touching some girl's poor unconscious girl's tits when she's asleep.
Absolutely, which is a far skip and a jump away from a lot of other worse fucking things that would be worthy of a fucking cover-up of this magnitude, which is the only fucking part of this story that I find fascinating.
And a lot of people are running around saying, like, he's admitted to it. No, he hasn't. Why would he admit to it? He probably doesn't even remember what happened. He's probably been told, too.
They're all drunk as fuck.
I mean, he's probably drunk, too, right? So
drunk at best.
Yeah, it's like there's no way to know.
There's
no way to know.
Yeah.
I can almost understand. I almost understand, because a lot of this blew up when they had this old tape on this World of Warcraft stream that Miskip was running, and he said, "Look, it kind of like people got really mad, and she got mad too. This kind of just boils down to sexual harassment. So, unless he knows about the breast touching, right?" And grabbing her tits, it's not that cold. He might have actually believed that when he said it, Miskif. Sure. He might have believed that at the time.
There's a lot of things that people could have believed at the time.
they leaned on that girl, and that's really, I think, where you're trying to bring this stream, Dave, from.
Because that's
they
the
leaned
story.
on her.
Because to me,
that's the story.
Because
that is
all
the story.
the other stuff is all hearsay and conjecture by people that are fucking that we can't even
sure.
talk to.
And fair enough. And fair enough.
What I mean?
But I want to point out that hearsay and conjecture. That means all I'm trying to say with that is they can't be believed either. And I think that's important. That's an important part. I don't mean to dilute it, but yeah, she got leaned on. There's no doubt about it.
No question.
You know,
and it's awful that it's gone that way, and it's still. This is unprecedented. What is there another story, Bo Blacks, Matt, that you guys can think of that has this level of players at this level?
Alex, Alex is the only thing close. Alex is the only thing that comes close to this.
Bo Blacks or Matt? What about you guys?
Yeah. The only story that it kind of parallels this, in my opinion, is the Fedmeister one, but it involved less people.
Hey,
so it was like more contained.
It never got this big either. Yeah.
So yeah, this is definitely the biggest thing for Twitch. In comparison to everything else, you know, obviously Taddy Westbrook, James Charles was pretty sizable as well.
You know, Bobucks, you're right. The Fedmeister thing is actually probably the best example. Not as much damage, because we had a guy running in lane next to girls, and then about a year and a half later, they got sick of it. You know, they seemed to be okay with it for months, and then. Well, we'll toss this bastard on the bus.
The situation.
And then a year, 6 or 7 months after that, we got negotiating. Fedmeister's negotiating with Pokimane. That gets leaked about, you know, her kind of saying, Fedmeister's okay now, and we got that on tape too. So she's all willing to look the other way on sexual assault as well if it fucking benefits her.
It's so funny because like. Pokimane was like more dismissive of the Slick thing, and obviously took the Fed thing very seriously. But I think Fed is better than Slick if we compare the scenarios and what they did. So it's funny how.
I love that you did that, Bo Blacks. I love that you did. Let's compare their crimes.
What did Fed do? What was the final thing on Fed? Because I forgot. What was the final
thing?
Fed,
you know, he's in this house like with the OTV people, like girls who he knows and he's their friend and whatever. And he thinks, like, you know, their relationship is kind of, like, accelerating to the point of, like, possible romance, but it really wasn't. And he was, like, in bed with them, and then he, like, touched their, like, side or whatever.
Real quick, this is for Tommy from Stephanie.
And they were drunk.
And they were drunk. I asked the same Tommy. I understand Bo's point, too. I would want to know what my friends did when they saw it. We haven't heard anything responsive to that question. Yes, which is my whole fucking problem. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate that. Yeah, they're paralleled in about that sense, Bo Blacks, but I don't know the rest of the story on the other one, at least.
You know, it's been a real interesting character in this is Isocide.
That
he's
still
yeah, he's just inserting new shit into it that's like not even like completely relevant to the story. It's just like, here's more shit on Miskiff, lol. Like,
yeah, Isocide has been waiting to do this for years.
I'm relevant again.
Well, no, I don't think so. This is revenge for him because this guy said to him, "I don't need you anymore, bro."
Oh yeah.
You know, and Ice is one of the biggest guys on Twitch. Even after he got kicked off of Twitch, he still was a real powerful player.
Yeah, no, there was a time.
He's not anymore. Yeah,
there was a time where Trainwrecks, XQC, Mizkiff, all these guys were clout chasing off of Ice Poseidon.
Everybody's clout chasing off Ice.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
I mean, shit. Before I even knew about the Shay Carl thing, I knew about Aria Nina because I'm gonna mention her again. I don't give a fuck. From Ice Poseidon, that was a fucked up one too.
She finally give birth?
I believe she did, but she's milking all those fucking pictures, man. She loves showing
milking it quite fucking
literally. Yeah, she's
pregnancy porn. She's been doing pregnancy.
Her vagina looks like a catcher's mitt at this point, Tommy. It's terrifying. It's terrifying. And yes,
Can we watch the Ice Poseidon clip real quick?
Yeah, let's watch it.
Riveter's got to set up.
Riveter's got to do something today. Earn your money that you're not getting paid, Riveter. Fuck. Hit that button.
Okay, so him and Maya's real breakup reason was while he was with her, he didn't love her or anything. He was just keeping her around for content, and every girl he flew into that house, he was just fucking them while he was still with Maya. Every single OF girl or whatever he was having on the stream, he was just having sex with.
Who is that?
Well, he was dating her for a while.
Did they show the name?
At the end.
What?
I could have sworn he moved the censor.
Yeah, it says Barry. This is Barry. It says Barry.
Oh, this is Barry.
Barry. Okay.
says Barry. Yeah.
Holy fuck! Ice Poseidon, yeah.
So is Barry one of the guys that witnessed the thing in the first place?
Yeah,
I don't know
or
if
is
he
that just
witnessed
Adriana's
it.
friend? That's the go-between.
Adriana's friend. Yeah.
That's the go-between.
Yeah.
That's the.
Well, the
If it's the
main
same Barry.
go-between is Kyle. Barry was there during the talk at Adriana's house in July 2021. I don't know if he was at the party in January 2020.
Okay.
Chase, play it.
Whole thing.
It sucks. It sucks. Play
When
it.
their relationship was going bad when she was still living there. And then when we were in that call, the whole time he was just begging him to delete the tweet because it was bad for his org, and he really wanted to keep Crazy Slick around. He couldn't lose his best friend. I said he sexually assaulted the girl. Because I was there, dude, when
Okay.
I brought Mitch and Maya over, and I was there.
Oh no, he's talking about in July. He was there in July. Of 2020.
Okay, so he's not saying he was there at the party.
Yeah.
When Maya was trying to get her to downplay the story.
Okay.
And because of Miskiff, this dude was able to just be a creep to even more girls.
I can't hear it. What the fuck did I do?
Are you in the live? Or did you go?
Anyway,
I'm so lost. I have so many people invite me to these.
Click
fucking
on
channels.
Riveter's name and watch his screen.
No, I'm that lost. I'm in the shot from the point poker server. I have no idea where I am.
You're here. You're with us. You're in the copious kingdom.
Yeah, but I don't see where I am. It's I don't know how to. There it is. Oh, there. I'm in here. Okay, let me go back.
Okay, well, we already watched the clip. So.
There we go.
Yeah, the clip's over now, Tommy.
All right.
Yeah,
fine.
we watched it all.
Anyway, yeah. If somebody noticed it, said Barry.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Way to go, Barry.
Way to go, Ice Poseidon. He couldn't even cover it up.
No, that's about an Ice Poseidon thing to do. It's pretty fucking
Yeah.
appropriate.
Oh, you make sure you keep me anonymous. No problem, bro. I'll just fade out all. I'll fade out on everything. And then, of course, one fucking frame, some guy picks it up.
Dude, I'm a pro. Come on, bro. I got you.
Why would he even have to do that? He just fucking put the audio at you, dipshit.
Right.
You know?
Cover your screen, dickhead. It's like,
Just a bunch of,
I love
God, put a picture of yourself and just play the audio. No, I have to fucking film it.
What would we do without stupidity, boys? What would we do?
I'm gonna have a job.
Or did Ice Poseidon do that intentionally?
Yeah, I wanted.
Ooh, yeah, I can't put it by.
Oh, yeah, and would you? And Matt's our kind of IP2 Ice Poseidon expert. Yeah, it's totally not.
Matt, you're
Matt's your everything expert.
I guess.
Yeah.
Matt, if you got to have some expert, might as well be Ice Poseidon. What do you think?
Matt, no, it's his expertise.
All right, Ice Poseidon's willing to do anything. That's what I'll.
He's a whore.
Yeah.
He's a whore.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm not surprised that Miz is acting that way. Like, you know, these Twitch streamers, they're young, they have this insane ego from all these people in the chat being like pog pog pog. So yeah, they think they can get away with anything. They're gonna fly girls out and fuck them just for fun while having a girlfriend, you know. They're gonna do all this shit. It's sad, but it's not
great.
Surprising. And also,
I'm with Tommy. It's wonderful.
Well,
I love it.
It's just so. I find it just so fucking dumb that viewers just see these people as good people. To me, it's always been so clear. Yeah. I get the inkling. I just hear them talk and how they act, and I understand that I can't accuse them of all this shit, right? But I understand they're not genuine people.
There's the
word.
word.
All these Twitch viewers are fucking so blinded. They're like, yeah, they're awesome, pog pog.
There's the word, Boblax.
Creators.
See, whether or not they're good or bad, that's irrelevant. You'll never really be able to know. But you can't tell if they're fake or not, and that's easy. And so many of these motherfuckers are so painfully fucking fake, and I think audiences kind of dig on that because you know why? Because it reminds them of what they're used to, television, where everything is fake. So it's an easy adjustment. Yeah. I can go towards these fake fuckers. I know them. This is kind of what I want.
They can be what you want them to be.
Yeah, whatever you want them to be. Exactly.
But also their content's boring as shit, so who cares?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's video games and shit.
Dave, I think you're on something, but I think that the audience wants it both ways. They want to think it's real, and they want it to be fake. They want the presentation to be fake, but they want to believe this is real.
Almost like a wrestling audience.
Yeah, a reality TV show.
I guess, but I think deep down, we all know that it's a work at the end of the day. I don't know if they... It's not that they don't know that. It's just that they want... I don't watch wrestling wanting to believe that somebody got fucking... pile drived off a top rope. Okay, no. I don't need to believe that, right? I don't think anybody does. No. But these people seem to it's so insane. It's like, how can they believe it's real at the same time? You know, they want to have this relationship with the streamer. It's so bizarre.
Yeah, I like to say with the wrestling, and I think it's also true here, that it's not about suspension of belief. It's about suspension of disbelief, which is a different thing. Because you know it, but for that moment when you're allowing yourself, you don't for a second. It's that beautiful little trick of exact. It's when it's great in anything, to be honest.
They want to believe it's real, but they don't want it to be real.
Yeah,
it's a different
and there's no
thing.
barrier,
Yeah.
and there's no barrier here because there's nothing else besides them and the camera. There's not a wrestling match. There's nothing else. It's a video game, them and a camera. So the transparency is just. You could see the fakeness if you stop for a second and look for it. The problem is, as we're seeing so fucking frequently on Twitch, or just audience members in general, they see what the fuck they want to see.
Oh, yeah. That's it. Bingo, right there.
Truly. Anything else there? Oh, thank you for the subscription there, Heather.
We got some clips. I got some clips for Riveter to.
Please.
This is one an important one, I believe, where basically it's Mitch admitting that Ms. Kip directed him and Maya to downplay the situation.
Oh God.
Question, and I will answer it.
Okay, give the chat a yes or no a yes or no answer. Did Miz explicitly give direction to you and Maya and fucking whoever the fuck else was in that room to go to Adriana's house and to quote unquote downplay the situation or find a way to save Slick's ass? Yes or no?
The answer to that is yes.
Yes, they're maestros.
That's the fucking sauce right there, bro.
That's what needed to be asked in the first hour of the
fucking terrible, man.
How did it take that long to get this far?
I recently just clipped down that stream right before we went on here. Yeah. That's pretty much the only super relevant thing he said in the entire 50-minute stream. I don't even know. He could have made it a tweet, dude. Like, I don't know.
It's like we saved it for the last.
Fucking stream shit. But
the next clip I just sent Riveter is Trainwreck admits to holding the nuke for the Ms. Kip situation until Adriana was ready to come out.
Crazy.
Oh God, I hear this.
I love it. By the way, we're nearing 300 fucking live. Tweet it out, get it out there, hit the like button. Thank you guys for the support tonight. Fucking love your faces. Play that shit, Rivet.
Is just regretting he tweeted that Jolt coin shit at you.
Yeah, he is.
So bad.
He's been tweeting at me for months about this, though.
Me and Trent have been talking about this shit. Like,
it's okay. Like, you're gonna be invited to parties still. You're not.
I didn't want to tell Trent
you
I don't want to taunt them, but I knew it was gonna fire back at one point.
God, that was good.
Well, the problem is I couldn't because she wasn't comfortable, and I didn't want to use her shit as animal. That's fucked up, you know?
I love animals. I have a bird
But then she told me that she's coming out and she's ready. So
why are they not ceding to each other? Stop talking over each other. What the fuck?
No, they're listening to Adriana's stream while this is happening. So you're hearing Adriana's stream while they're talking.
There's so many layers to this. It's just
you guys can't do this to me. I'm too old and high for this.
Scene since 2014. You can see when creators are in content mode.
Oh, that almost sounded really bad for Train for a second, because it sounded like he was holding on to a nuke to fuck with them. Oof. What an actual disgusting fucking dude. He actually can, it almost sounds like he walks away completely scot-free, because now it sounds like he's sat on this for a long time. And
it's just
now does anyone else see that, or is this guy just taking a punch? What do you think?
Well, if you it does sound like Trains is like basically saying like I was waiting for Adriana to be comfortable before I put out the clip or put out the tweet, drop the bomb. So you could take that one or two ways. He had it ready to go in the chamber, ready to drop it, just waiting for Adriana to say yes, probably hoping one day she'd say yes. Or he could have been understanding, be like, look, she's been through a lot. I don't want to do this until she's perfectly comfortable.
Yeah, that may not be nefarious at all. Yeah, but it depends. But again, it comes down to what you believe.
I mean, it's got to be. I mean, we got XQC on tape the other day. Yeah, we fucking had conspiracy. Yeah, we talk. I mean, he said this just the other day because XQC's just fucking funny. He's too smart to be a lot. He's too stupid to lie.
I was about to say.
Yeah, he is too. Oh, yeah, I know. What the fuck was I thinking? Yeah, like no. I think that's pretty clear that they're. To me, see, I don't know. It's just more tasteful for me with Trainwrecks because the way they're looking at it is they fought back.
Well,
these people going after their jobs.
It's a great narrative, right? Because Trainwreck is the guy that they go after. They take away his fucking his big money play, and he's like, "Well, I got this fucking football, this nuclear football, gonna drop it when I want," and he does. It would be a great fucking story if that were the case, because he got his revenge. Fuck you, suck my dick, I'm out. But he's a scumbag for holding on to it for that long too.
And said,
"Oh fuck."
I guess, but the argument that they were bringing up, and Adriana agrees with this, is that it would only...
Oh, fuck.
They brought it up before in July 2021, and people didn't care, so the only way to like bring it out in a way that will actually get people to give a fuck is to attach it to an already ongoing existing drama, and it worked.
That's the narrative that has been put out there? That's what they did? They tried to put
that's their mindset. Behind it.
Crazy.
They did. It was put out a year ago, though. Just downplayed version. Remember? That's why they went to the house.
Yeah.
So it was like a half version.
And
that
nobody
was sent.
cared about it, so they have to shelf it, reframe it a year fucking later with bigger players.
Yeah. And unfortunately,
piggyback off the fucking banning of gambling on Twitch. This is crazy.
Yeah.
They had to wait for lightning to strike twice.
And unfortunately, I think that is that makes sense, like, with this community. Like, I think genuinely that nobody would have gave a shit if it wasn't connected to this drama, at least to, like, this extent, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No,
it's unfortunate. Yeah, they only care when, like, their clout is on the line and the fire's, under their ass with their brand and their reputation. They don't care morally, so they gotta play that game. Unfortunately,
yeah. I just wish
in that specific community, in another community, I think.
I just wish it would be played for something that was worthy of it being played, and not just a story that someone else is telling. Whether or not, you know what I mean? It's like,
yeah,
that bothers me.
It doesn't feel good.
No,
but
it feels fucking terrible.
I do genuinely believe it's like it was the only way or the best way to do it, unfortunately, with how these people are.
Is
that's what I think.
You know what gets me though, like Miskiff, and I guess, well, I guess like Pokemon, because nobody's got anything on her so far. But you know what gets me? Because they're all a bunch of fucking rats, right? Yes. They're going after gambling not for the right reasons. They know it. It's just about fucking nailing train wrecks. Why did they think that these guys would not fight back?
Yeah.
I don't think they thought that Trainwrecks knew about the Adriana stuff.
Really? I guess no, you might be right, Bo.
Because Trainwrecks was only allegedly told, I think, like either a couple months ago. I think he was told by Mitch, and Mitch is like,
even then, like, why did they think then that this guy wouldn't do anything in his motherfucking power to stay afloat financially?
They thought they had won.
They didn't know he had the Adriana story.
They were spiking the football, man. They thought they'd won it. They're too busy
also,
celebrating.
They thought they won.
Oh yeah, they didn't think he had the Adriana story. Also, they're cocky as shit.
Yeah.
Like Miskiff and stuff. They think they can get away with anything. That's why they were covering this up in the first place.
Do you know how good it had to feel for that big fucking nothing burger that Twitch fucking banned? They banned nothing. But it was enough for them. But at grand scheme, you could still do all the good stuff, all the things that we care. You can still do fantasy. You can still do all the fucking sports, man. Doesn't matter. They didn't really do much of anything. But for them, they felt like gods that day. They got Twitch to move. They fucked over somebody. They got to get their revenge. It's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, they have so much influence and power because they have a lot of money and they have a lot of fans.
They're stroking that. They're feeling it. And then this has got...
Yeah.
So does this do anything to curtail that, or do you think this is gonna just be a blip in the road, a little bump in the road here, and then they're gonna move forward business as usual?
I actually don't know, but for certain people, I think it will be a blip in the road, like Pokemon and stuff like that. For other people, I think it'll be more severe. Like for Miskiff, I think this really fucks him. But for everybody else, I think this is pretty much a blip. Besides Miskiff and Slick.
Yeah, Miskiff could come back from this, but it's going to be within years, and it has to be under like a whole new thing.
Do not get a creator house.
Yeah, well, I mean that's the thing. Like these people, they're always worried about sexual harassment. They can't handle sex, and they start these houses, these dormitories where sex happens, and they wonder why it all goes wrong.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, these fucking creator houses are stupid as hell. But
I don't think they're stupid. I think kids are stupid nowadays. I think I totally could have. Well, you know what? I guess the unisex creator houses are just a bad idea. It should be all guys or all girls.
Do you guys know?
Yeah.
Do you guys know why they have these creator houses?
Because they make money.
Well, no. They all make money individually, and maybe they make a little bit more for collabing. But it's so they have each other's backs. Sure. They're financially tied to each other. So, like, because Asmongold is part of OTK, they're not going to out Miskiff, who's not going to out Slick. That's the reason these houses exist. It's to protect each other.
Yeah, battle buddies. Yeah, it's a dorm.
It's a brand protection. Yeah.
Collabing is probably a little more higher on the list than that. But
it helps. I mean, all of it helps. I mean,
you can collab. You can collab without being part of like an org, like together.
Yeah,
like, individual creators collab all the time.
Bobax, me and you could do amazing shit with drama if you were like living in this house. We could come up with stuff all the time, bounce ideas. It's different when you live with somebody. I imagine, like, and not only that, the speed. I don't have to get in touch with you. There's no time zone issue. There's none of that shit. So living with, I mean, these houses are old, but they only seem to work when the sexes are segregated.
Yeah,
you know, I gotta be honest with you.
Don't go co-ed.
You don't see these kind of problems in the survival video game community that has all guys, like 5 guys living in one house. You see it with Twitchers where there's hot chicks mixed with video game guys. That's where the problem
And every
lies,
so often, Andy Dick trying to fuck somebody in the ass. That's about it.
Yes.
You know, or eat their asshole or suck their dick.
That's a whole different. That's IP too.
I
That's
fucking love Andy Dick.
Dude, these houses are only created because none of them individually can get laid, but all of them together, if they have a nice house, then they can get pussy, dude.
Right.
They can't get women otherwise, dude. They have to create OTK
We can
to get
afford
laid.
better stuff and get pussy.
They don't even pay for the houses. The sponsors do.
That's true. Hi, Xylee. Welcome in, by the way. Get a little fucking clam in this sausage party.
I'm sure there's a lot of women who would have sex with a dude just so they can meet Pokimane, you know?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I mean, geez, just like it's true that women will have sex with a bodyguard to see The Rock, you know? It's like...
You know, 2 fingers more like fist, you know?
Oh, my God.
It depends on the groupie, Bo Black.
That's a reference! That's a reference, Xylee, to a drama you weren't around here for. I'm not being crude for no reason. Gotta make that clear, fucking newbies. Jesus. Don't remember the fucking 2 fingers fist.
Dave, did you just say before like, it's good to have some clams here at that's the sausage party?
Yeah.
Did you...
Xylee put some clam in the sausage party, yeah.
Just had to verify, sorry.
Yeah, she absolutely.
Tommy, this is how he talks to me.
Yeah, I love my old lady, man. She's great.
You're she's younger than me.
She's my you're older.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
Tommy,
Yeah, she's
I'm
older than you.
Yeah. I'm
You're
older
older
than
than
you.
me?
Yeah.
Oh, you're older than me? Good.
I think she's got you by a year or two.
47 December.
You just look older than her, Tommy, and she's actually older than you.
I wouldn't say that, Tommy. I would say you're handsome.
Well, thank you very much.
Well, now I question what you think of me, Xylee. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
No,
Dave, you're my number one. You know that, Tommy.
Dude, Dave's like super young to Xylee.
I am. Though she likes them young.
30s?
She likes to get those. I'm 39. I'm barely hanging on to my 30s.
Dude.
Xylee likes them younger than me. Xylee likes them young, but she's going after you, Bo Black. She wants to.
No, excuse me. My husband is 2 years younger than Dave.
She likes them young and autistic. Also Canadian helps.
What the fuck, dude? Don't pull a Keemstar on me, bro.
Xylee, you're only a year older than me, tops, right? You don't have to tell me exactly.
Like 9 months. 9 months.
Yeah, that's like
9 months.
Xylee be like, I'm only 30 years older than Bo Black.
Oh, Bo Black, wait until you come on my show because I will remember this.
You can't wait for it.
You're actually old enough to be a grandma, unironically.
Yes, I am.
Are you a grandmother?
Bo
You're
Black.
not a grandmother, are you?
I don't even have kids.
I'm not old enough to be a grandma. I'm fucking mid-40s.
Yeah, you can be a grandma mid-40s.
Tommy, I'm 39 with a 17-year-old daughter who's in a fucking relationship.
That's 17, but she's not old enough to get married, dude.
No, but you could have a granddaughter out of fucking wedlock. She doesn't have to be married.
I mean, if shit happens in early 20s twice, then all you have to do is be almost 50, and there you go, grandkid.
I mean, you didn't live in Georgia long enough.
My mom was 19. I was 21. Fucking young people. Alicia's probably going to be younger than both of us. It's gonna be sad.
Old people. I'm sorry. Let me clarify.
Tommy, you're Matt. Matt did the math on how I could be a grandmother. Okay, believe me.
Well, I mean, yes, I understand the math wise, but I mean, it's just not. It's not reasonable.
I think my grandma became a grandma in her 40s, so...
Yeah, Xylee can be carried up at any time.
God.
I said normal people, not Canadians, all right?
Yeah, that's fucking true.
What the fuck?
The Canadians.
Also, I think it made sense for girls to get married younger, way back
it's
there.
It's a total different world back then.
100%.
Yeah, like dating in the '60s is a little different than.
A lot less talking back then, Bo Blacks. A lot less conversation.
Yeah, no fucking OTK houses.
I was watching the thing. You weren't an adult until you got married back then, so you couldn't. You're kind of missing out on the rest of society unless you got married or something.
And now it's the institution is stupid. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to take some calls? Xylee, give me your fucking opinion on all the latest developments on stuff. Make it quick, though, because good God. And apparently Augie's on, too, so we'll go ahead and give him a rate after this.
So I'll make it real quick. Easy statement. They're all rats. Every single one of them.
Pretty much, that's where I'm with you.
Just a fucking barrel of disgust. No question.
Yes.
There.
We need to get everyone involved in this situation. Make like a tier list of who's worse.
Oh, by the way,
Slick is definitely number one.
So, I mean, Bobax, if you were here, that would be the best video we could work on if you were living in the SFTP house. That's what I mean.
You, the SFTP house? That'd smell like fucking Bud Light and fucking arcade 1-ups everywhere.
Bud Light? It's Beck's Gold,
Beck's Gold, whatever. It just smelled like alcoholism in there.
I'm thinking about grabbing a whiteboard.
MattPitt leaving his prosthetic legs all over the floor.
Oh,
bro,
I'd leave him in Atlanta. Don't worry about it.
He doesn't have any prosthetic legs. He lost another one. It's not good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, Matt. It's all right, though.
Thank you.
Appreciate
it.
I apologize. I feel for you, buddy. Riveter, we missed. It's pretty fucking funny. It's pretty fucking. Now nobody gets any money.
Yeah, I know. Great.
Poor Salvo. By the way, fucking, is everything set for Fireball 3? Do we have all the teams set? Is there 50 fucking teams? What's the?
I don't know how many teams are left or what's going on, honestly.
Oh, a good point. Is this the whole thing going to shift? Did I play my Leon Lush card for nothing?
No, I think we're good. I think that it's going to happen. It's just we're just waiting for all the teams to sign up. I'm actually going to be talking to Salvo tonight, probably. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, nice, perfect. Well, make sure you ask him and tell him I think he's fucking gorgeous. I love his stupid face.
I sure will.
So I have a question, Matt. So when you're talking to Salvo, are you guys running another gay op on Flamenco? Or
yeah, this will be for a podcast, so it'll be public.
Okay.
So,
but not necessarily not running a gay op, though, right, Matt?
Look, that gay op, that was an accidental gay op on my part. I just showed up. I was nosy. I wanted to see what was going on. And it turns out Flamenco was like, this all had to do with like fucking with Flamenco. Yeah. So that just happened. So
it just works out that way.
Yeah.
Let's take a call. Angerman, what do you got for the fucking beer league of commentary? What do you got?
Dude, this fucking drama, all of these Twitch streamers just need to get their channel deleted and burn in hell. They're all fucking idiots.
Deplatform them
Amazon should just straight up delete Twitch.
Yeah,
I think. Like Twitter deleted Vine. Okay, because like how profitable is Twitch gonna be in the future? It's going down. YouTube is just as good as Twitch now. Everyone's moving to YouTube. Like it's gonna be watching Twitch in 5 years. Just shut it down, dude. Doesn't make money. Fuck it, dude.
Yeah, I'm going on YouTube now. I'm down with that. I'm okay with it. I'm finally going on YouTube.
Now that you mention that, Bo Blacks, I have heard from people that Twitch, Amazon is losing money on Twitch. Like they're not actually making much money.
Yep. And it's only going down from here. And they can keep. They're probably making all their money from the fucking Twitch Prime like gaming fucking benefits. Yeah. But they renamed it to Prime Gaming from Twitch Prime, so they could keep that and remove Twitch entirely and just keep it as like a separate
thing.
Imagine
blowing after that huge explosion after Ninja with the Prime subs and everything, like screwing it up. Only a bunch of stupid kids could screw that up,
right?
And they figured out a way.
And they're probably a bunch of stupid fucking kids. Thank you, Angerman.
They have to be.
They have to be. I don't see how it could be anything else.
They have to be.
Agent, what do you got?
Yo, hey Tommy.
Hello. How are you?
I actually sent Riveter 2 clips of. I actually have like a ton of clips from the calls.
You gonna say hi to me?
Wow.
No.
You gonna fucking say hi to me?
Too, like the
you gonna suck my asshole or say hi to me? Shut up. You shut up. You lost your call.
Right.
You lost your privilege.
Damn right.
You said, "Hey, Tommy."
Fucking asshole. Captain Boofers, what do you got?
Even
hey, Dave, how's it going?
I'm fucking fantastic. How are you? Say hello to the rest of the people here today.
How's it going, guys?
Yeah, there you go. That's how
hello.
It's done. I like it.
So do you want to show the fine people here what happened yesterday with the one chip challenge?
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, come on.
Fuck
That was
off.
amazing.
All right, so I'll talk about it. Last night, I don't know if I'll show it again, but Jesus Christ. If you guys know, back in the past, I used to eat a lot of Carolina Reapers on the channel. A lot.
I remember that.
Blew out my butthole. Can't do it no more. Got IBIS. Got the IBS, and my asshole bleeds. It's not good. It's bad for everybody.
Oh my god.
It's all right, Xylee. It's just a little surface bleeding. It's fine.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
But I found a Pocky one chip challenge at my local 7-Eleven. And me being the masochist I am, had to get it. And I put a fucking donation perk on it. And of course it happened. And last night I ate it. I basically gave myself food poisoning for an hour for no reason.
Suck.
It was bad.
He died.
It was bad.
He died.
But I recovered quickly. And I didn't bleed out of my butt. And I had a nice day at work. And I wasn't all fucked up. So big dub for Dave. Woo.
You need to show it.
Okay, so the real question is, did you swallow?
I always swallow, Xylee, just like you, baby.
All right,
You taught me
spitters are
well.
Quitters, baby.
You taught
Spitters
me
are quitters,
well.
baby.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, thank you, Riveter. There it is. If you guys, well, all right, we'll relive a little bit of it real quick. Go ahead, fucking get in there. Can you see it? Here it goes. Play it.
Oh my god.
I did it all too. I didn't even fuck around.
Fake's internet's freaking out.
This was on. Fucking makes your
you
tongue
did this
blue.
recently?
This was last night on Twitch.
Oh, the tongue's blue.
This is last night on
Yeah,
Twitch.
Amazon really should do the Twitch.
No, I'm not muted. Fuck you, Bo Black. This is good content. My tongue's blue.
Yeah, in 2015.
Fuck you, god damn it. I'm retro.
Dave, you know what?
Yes?
You're a man for doing this. You are the man.
Oh, I
Don't
quit
let
the stream
anybody-
because of it, Xylee. Don't suck me off too hard there. This kid, look at me. I'm shaking.
I would die. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it. There's no
I did
way.
the chocolate. I remember that. I did that once.
Oh, you
were
did?
surprised I did.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, I did. I did okay. I needed the milk for sure, but I didn't act like a big baby.
Hey, fuck off, man. This shit sucks. You did.
No.
It did affect you, though. You can't say it didn't.
For sure.
You-
No, it sure did.
I was there. I know.
Remember, you were all excited. You wanted me to cry like a girl, and
So
I didn't
bad. I
cry
wanted
as
you to
much
throw
as
up.
you.
I wanted you to yak. Because
didn't happen.
Casey's paid $1,400 and made me fucking eat 2 pieces of chocolate on the same night, back to back. I threw up everywhere. First time ever on camera.
I
I
think
threw up.
chocolate was easier. The chocolate's probably easier than the
I would think
peppers,
so.
though. Yeah,
No,
chocolate was easier. Than
I
peppers.
felt that was so
You don't think
disgusting.
so?
No, I felt that was the
Yeah.
worst thing I've ever eaten.
Really?
But I will say that
Really?
fucking chip is up there. That chip was rough, but it's just an hour. If you can get past and get on top of it, you're fine. I didn't throw up. nothing
Just
like
an
that.
hour.
Yeah, it's just an hour of food poisoning. That's all.
Yeah.
It's an hour. It is about an hour of agony.
Yeah.
That's the way I remember it. It was like
Oh
an
my
hour of
God.
agony.
Screw all
Yeah.
that. There's no way. I'm not doing all
It was
that.
a good time. Thank you, Poofers, for making me relive it in front of everybody, you fucking asshole. Goddamn asshole. All right, Simp Man, you've been waiting a while. What do you got for us?
Yo, I just wanted to go over just Minx, like her like claiming to be always like going through mental problems. All this isn't it amazing though? Like how that she actually like had like the Bob 7 incident where she was advocating for being a woman that stands with all sexual assault victims and everything, but she yet again is just standing in this and constantly trying to downplay everything that this woman went through. I think Bo Black's even showed that this girl was like laughing or mocking her.
Yeah,
throughout
yeah.
the entire time.
Flipped,
Because
the
it's called
stream.
believe all women except for when it comes to your friends.
Yeah.
Which is like and
Bros
it's amazing
before
'cause she's-
hoes, yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
amazing because she's not even in that circle. She's with that that gay group. What you call it during the whole Bob 7 thing.
Yeah, I
She's
know
now-
what group you're with. You're talking about.
Yeah. She's with that group. So like, what the fuck are you
Because
doing?
she's always hanging around Jay Slat and
She
the rest
probably
of
wants.
them.
She wants to get in, and
Yeah.
this affects this. If you think about it, you just answered your own question. This blocks her route.
Hey, what are you munching on, Tommy? It sounds pretty good. What are you eating?
String cheese.
Good. Okay, good.
No,
Just
no
one
matter
more.
what, Tommy can't stay away from this type of drama.
It's fucking munchy. It's good.
I think this clip of Minx right here that I'm about to play is pretty much shows what she's like.
And Adriana is a clout chaser.
Wait for it.
So am I.
There you go.
Could not be said better.
You know what that's called? called realizing in the moment when the words left your mouth what a hypocrite you are. So might as well own it.
Let me fix it. That's exactly what
Holy fucking shit. Yeah, this is the same girl that got into a fight with, or was pointing out Tommy C's misogynistic posts.
Yeah, he's a big
on Twitter.
misogynist. He hates all those
Yeah, it
shits.
is.
Hates them.
Yeah, we can't find the original time. She jumped on that fucking for clout too with me and Amory. Because Seth was all excited. Oh, you got her, and we couldn't really find anything. But I don't know. It's like
There was a tweet or there was a clip or something. I remember her talking about it, but I can't find it.
She was all, and then when we talked to Amory and stuff, she was like, "These people didn't have fucking anything to do with her after this whole thing was over. They were like, they just jumped on it and left."
Dude, they got freaked out by Emery because Emery was like, "Yeah, I'll kill kids," and I killed kids or something. Did a joke like that. And we're like, "Whoa!"
Yeah. They're like, "Man, we're gonna support this victim." Oh God damn! Because to them, that's like Manson. You're like, they can't fucking support. It's like, fuck, we ain't away from this shit. Oh God. So.
Oh, let me actually ask this, since this is probably going to be a rare occurrence to actually ask Tommy. What do you think about Emeru and all this now?
Emery?
Emeru.
Which one was that?
She's the girl that's just like got recently into the OTK house. She's actually the only female OTK member.
Yeah. Yep.
Let me think. Hardy Har? I don't fucking know.
Yeah. She's looking for a new apartment, probably. I don't know.
I think in that clip
not.
she was
That's the
really
issue.
she's really nervous and she's really sad because she's about to lose her.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how many times this happened to me. Like, I get in a company and I find out when I was like, "Oh wow, Dad, I just got this great new job," and oh, by the way, the company's coming apart. That's. I mean, it's happened to me, so good for her.
Right. It's like you're the guy who gets the transfer to the Flint, Michigan Water Department. And you don't know what's going on. Like, I got a big promotion, Dad. I'm taking over the Flint, Michigan Water Supply Department. This is so big for me. What the fuck? It's on fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty great. Pretty fucking great.
Yeah, it's bad luck. It's called life. Whatever. It is what it is. I mean, these people. I mean, this. It's like I hate influencers. I hate YouTubers. I hate them all. So good.
Yeah. It's sheer utter crapulence for people like me and Tommy. This is great.
Just don't care. Like fuck them. Like I've had so many rotten things happen in my life. Why can't it happen to them too? Fuck them.
Fuck them. Thanks, Sip, man. Pal Silver, you big fucking big spender. What do you got, pal?
Yeah, I mean, I just kind of feel like not only does she just have shit friends, but just like, I don't see how everybody can't just see the fact that I don't think that she did anything wrong. I think that she just got fucked over by everyone.
Yeah.
Like literally everyone fucked her over at every corner, except for the people who are like, "Hey, you need to talk about it."
Are you talking about the girl, the last girl we were talking about?
Yeah, he's talking about Adriana.
Oh,
and they didn't tell her to talk about it until about 15 months later. So
No offense, I've had friends who have kind of gone through that, and like if no offense, I live in the South. That dude's getting his fucking shit wrong.
Yeah.
Yup. That's exactly what happened.
Right. You see that shit? Yeah. It's like there's so much of it that just drives me crazy too, pal. I
Cousin
agree.
brothers will come out the woodwork.
Yeah, I have a coworker. He has his girlfriend who he's with now. Her ex-husband transported a dude who was having sex with a boy in the back of it, and now he's like threatened. Yeah, and like that guy, he's on meth, and he's like coming up to my work and like threatening us with a machete. We had to pull guns on him. Like, I mean, like
Jesus
that's
Christ, Pal Silver. Draw down, pedophile with a fucking machete.
They feel like it's so bad to just say, yeah, my friend fucked up. You know what I mean? It's so.
I think your case is a little worse.
Yours is a little bit different, but same moral. I mean, good to take the same moral victory, I guess. I appreciate it.
No, I mean, I feel like these people are very fucking privileged. Like they don't have to deal with life of like the average person. So I don't know why they just
a gallon of gasoline. I'm gonna set your trailer on fire.
Yeah, I don't think they have to worry about Ms. Kip showing up at their front door with a machete.
But they'll draw down though, Pal Silver. I appreciate it.
I don't know. She seemed like she was having a mental breakdown. That was kind of weird.
Yeah. I would say just a little bit, pal. Take it easy. Good call.
If you think about it though, Dave, Miskiff did show up at Trainwreck store with a machete.
Yeah.
And he pulled a big gun. He pulled a bunch of guns on them.
Yeah, he did. That's exactly what he did, yo.
True. He got out Frank Castled.
You think that guy was just being wacky? No, that's a great metaphor if you think about it.
Oh no, it's fantastic. I love that it was a real story. It's the amazing thing. That's the better part. And he's a fucking tree climber in the South. This dude's fucking crazy, and I love him. He's nuts. I believe every part of that story. I hope they shot the fucking guy. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, right.
All right, Tommy, we'll start with you. We're gonna start wrapping this bitch up. What do you got going on the rest of the weekend? We doing a show on Sunday? What's up?
I don't know.
Did you find a new job yet? I know you were really looking for a part-time job. Did you find one?
No, fucking. I was too busy with Tommy and running around. Now I'm kind of being a housewife again.
Oh, nice. How's the soccer going?
I think it's just a thing we're doing. I don't think. Although I did watch a watch along, like somebody doing what we're doing, and they had 1,000 people in there. So I don't know.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah. Oh no, absolutely. Like it's shot from the point. Like in 2012. That's what it is.
Yeah.
We're not like doing shows. We're just like doing the fun part.
Just talking soccer, like we were just talking hockey.
Just going in there and watching all the games and bullshitting, and then also if you're like a part of the Discord, we like games we're not like streaming, so to speak, or doing the watch along. We're just watching there and bullshitting. That's it.
You want to hear something crazy? Listen to this. Right this year, Patrick Kane and Jonathan Taze's contracts are coming up. Those two simultaneous contracts that they signed way back when.
It's been 10 years since it's been 10 years since they won the cup. So yeah,
is that fucking insane? It still feels like yesterday to me, Tommy. Those 3 cups were glorious.
Well, it's actually been 12 years since they won their first cup, and then they won the second one.
They won the second one.
2013, 14.
Something like that. 14 was the last one, I think. When did you guys win?
We're coming up 94.
Oh wait, I thought you won one halfway. You didn't win one recently?
No.
That was just one of my 3. I'm sorry.
We won in 2014 and got blown away in the fucking by the Kings. Remember?
Oh, that's right. I do remember. It's all right. Let's go Rangers. Hey, they're looking good though. This could be a good year for them. It's gonna be all right.
I only watch the playoffs.
At least you got the Knicks.
Fuck them.
And nothing going on this weekend? Let me know if we're doing fucking show on Sunday.
No, nothing. I'll leave you all. Take care, everybody.
See you
Have
later.
a great night. Bye.
Xylee, baby, what do you got going on this weekend?
Looks like I'm gonna go through both Destiny videos tomorrow night. Edwin's on vacation, so I'm pulling an Edwin tomorrow.
Oh, you're going 12, 15,
the long
17
Saturday
hours?
Stream? Cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull the Edwin
I might
tomorrow.
hop on to that.
Ooh,
Hell yeah.
Bo Black's
We're gonna go over both.
Hey.
We're gonna go over both segments that he put out with that call because I want everybody to hear the whole entire thing.
Yeah, I still need to listen to the entire thing. I might hop on Augie's stream later and listen to it if he is doing it for his show.
Probably.
I'm
right now.
definitely doing the whole thing tomorrow. tomorrow's my Edwin night.
Have fun with
All
that.
right.
Give yourself
Hell
all
yeah.
types of fucking anxiety. Bo Blacks, what do you got going on?
Yeah, so the coverage of the story will continue on my channel. I'll probably upload tomorrow and the following days, so look out for that. I'm really excited to do this weekly permanent show with DeadonDave.
You brought Tommy with you too. I don't know what happened. He was like,
I guess. He
never comes
my
on.
my premiere episode ended up being the Tommy episode, but maybe we'll go for take 2 next Friday.
That's
Wait a minute. This is gonna be a weekly thing.
Yes, you didn't see my tweets. I was so excited. I
was.
Yeah, and then Tommy's just like, well, never mind.
I got
it. Yeah, it was fun being on here.
Oh, it's great to have you, man. I love talking live
yeah.
about this. Yeah. You're such a crotchety old man sometimes, and I love that.
Sorry.
No, I love it. That's what I love most about it. Yeah. So I can get on with it, you fat fuck.
So much shit's going on. It's just like,
No, I love it. Xylee, I told you, Xylee, you could have had a day. Everybody could have a day. Well, there's 7 of them. Now, we're not just talking about the harem. You could have a day.
I got a slot. I'm on the
got-
team. I made the team, dude. It's like a 7-player team, and I made it.
That's right.
To be fair, you, Willie, and Nick are bigger than me, and then Matt is basically the shark of the commentary community. I'm just little old me. I just hop in and give y'all shit.
See, you shouldn't look at numbers. There are no low numbers. I'm trying to look at small people. There's no small people, Xylee. Come
Yeah, if I looked at numbers, do you think I'd be here?
Exactamundo, Fonzarelli. You guys gave me a fucking career after 10 years of toiling. I'm grateful.
Yeah, if we start thinking numbers matter, we're gonna be like, oh my god, we can't piss off Miskiff because his numbers are big.
That's right.
Fuck Miskiff.
Great
Fuck Pokemon.
point.
Fuck
I
Mitch.
love it.
Fuck
See?
all those bitches, dude.
We'll be like them, Xylee, if we think like that. We'll be
In
like
all
them.
honesty, one thing I loved about Bo Blacks is that tweet he put out, as in you wouldn't catch anybody in the commentary community in that call because we don't do that. That was like,
well, it's literally in our best interest to not cover for people.
Exactly.
So even if we're like the most like greedy, slimy people like them, if those people were like in the format of our community and making drama content, they'd all out each other right away because it's profitable.
That's
But for
right.
them, because of the position they're in, it's the opposite, right?
Right.
So-
Controversy is the
So
last
even-
resort. Yep.
Even if there's pieces of shit in our community, they will be exposed very quickly because of the way the community works. So, you know.
And I'm grateful for that. I'm glad that we have that paradigm here because I think it keeps it fair at the end of the day. It keeps it all on the up and up. You got to think about your
Yep.
fucking life choices, which is what I'm all
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, because we actually have checks and balances.
Yeah. I would say even
Yeah.
more so in the last couple of years. I really like where the commentary community is at right now, especially our little fucking slice of it. I think it's great. Mainly because there's more Dave now. And I like that there's more Dave now. It just makes me happy. MattPitt, what do you got going on? Thank you, Palsler, for another $10.
Check out Toxic Piplup's channel, now recording. We're releasing a podcast
If
tomorrow.
you ever want to hear a crazy
we've
story,
been
let me
monetized.
know.
We got members.
I
We already
plenty
got
mad.
2 members
Sorry
already.
for
It's
the
been
derail I
going
made.
pretty good for Toxic. Yeah, so check that out. Shot from the Point on maybe Sunday or Monday. I don't know. And yeah, that's it.
Do you have
Yeah.
a YouTube channel?
No.
Can you get one because it's confusing? It's,
What do you mean?
Like, I put your fucking Twitter at, or sometimes I hashtag it. I got no way of really putting. I got to put toxic fucking Piplup shit in there to get anyone.
Yeah.
To, get a goddamn YouTube channel. Do something.
No, I like being the guy that just goes from show to show.
Okay, fair enough. I tried.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, no problem.
That was about the limit of my give a fuck on that.
I'm gonna be honest. Matt doesn't have time to have a YouTube channel. He knows everything and everyone in the commentary
He
community.
sleeps till
doesn't
3.
have time for a channel.
He doesn't have time. He sleeps till like 3 in the afternoon. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
because he's up until 5 a.m. Believe
That's
me,
a
I'm up at
choice.
the same time as
That's
him.
a choice, you psychopath. I go to bed. See, I have a nice, comfortable bed. I'm like, you know what? There's a reasonable time. Go to bed. It's a very easy thing to go to bed. But I don't want to hear that.
Yes, but I was up till 5 a.m. listening to that conversation.
It's a choice, Xylee.
It's called research, sir.
Call the goddamn life choice. You're lucky you got a husband who puts up with that type of trifling shit. I'm sorry. Sorry. Anger. I got that man rage going. Real quick before we go, Spyro fans been waiting. Just make it good, Spyro. Make it good. Oh fuck. Fuck. No, you get nothing. You get nothing. Jesus H. Christ. All right. Riveter.
The best call.
It was the best call of the night. Riveter, what do you got?
Clears Mud Podcast, Sunday, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard with me and Banana Grabber. Don't know what we're covering yet, but we will be live.
They'll be doing something. It's very fucking true. Make sure you guys support all these crazy motherfuckers. We're going to go watch Augie. Go watch Augie. He's live. Thank you, guys. Let's mute it up on the way out. Appreciate you, everybody who was here on tonight. Oh, as always, just leaves you and I. I appreciate you. Oh, so quick announcement. Mike the Bike, I think it's this week. It might be next Sunday. I think it's this Sunday. Mike the Bike, we're doing a fucking show. We're doing a tier list, Pokemon tier list. By the way, this is Slow Burn by Mike the Bike's band.
I know that you want me back. I know that you want me back. While we're laying on the couch, peeking underneath that blouse.
A little more emo than I was expecting, but hey, I dig it. Fucking go check out the rest of it. I mean, he's going to be releasing it. Go look at it, listen to it, absorb it into your body. It's Mike the fucking Bike, and he's awesome. Let's make sure that we get out of here on the note that we always get out on. Our Messiah, your Messiah, Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah. Have yourselves a good night, guys. I appreciate everybody. Great show again. Go watch Augie. Have a good one. Let's dance and get out of here. I'm ready to fucking get jiggy. Let's go.
Fly it in Pacifics, I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and blaze away like I'm Hakeem Olajuwon. But I guess that's what I need in life, cause I don't get no sleep at night. So I'ma just keep grinding till my people see the morning light. feel like I'm Alexander's prodigy. Fuck your death threats, them niggas always talking honorary. The Pentagon the same, they trying to mold us into pottery. But even if I die, my lyrics still a living history. You mean they treat us like we pawns and we listen cause we scared they ain't gon' beef with Genghis Khan? I'm higher than a dinosaur, she Oreo like Baltimore. I taught them what I know, that make me feel like I was Gryffindor. Get your game right, she hot, I call her sunlight. With lips like she's Brad's life, I ask her cost a crash site. But that's the way it is, I guess I play protagonist. This shit will never change, I'ma go out with her. This may be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government was scheming. Here we go. This must be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government was scheming. Here we go. I roll up, they say the city lights is feeling me. My girl, she super real. She think that ain't nobody cool as me. Flyer than Pacifics, I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and blaze away like I'm Akeem Olajuwon. Yeah, da da da. Yeah, da da da. Hip hop. I'm real talk, hip hop, I'm real talk,
Good luck, Jay Philly.
Yeah.
Welcome to the new world.
We always dig. Great show. Bo Blacks officially joining the cast. I love it. Honestly, it's a lot of this stuff that's been happening lately. It's kind of long overdue. I have insecurities. I don't always reach out to my friends, to my peeps over the years, and I'm glad that I'm finally doing that. And I don't mean to suck you guys off as much as I do, but I appreciate all the belief and support that you've shown to me and the channel and all these fucking people and these amazing mush puffs who have come on and donated their time, and we've just done some awesome shit. And I'm loving it. We do it our way. We cover it the way we like, and you never know what's going to happen here tonight. You got Bo Blacks, you got Tommy C, you got MattPitt, you got Riveter, we got George. So thank you guys for once again for making this all happen and keeping me on this incredible fucking ride. We will see you next time. Keep it copious. And remember, as always, if you don't have talent, have talented friends. And go check out Pawn Nation Cards on Whatnot. I sell cards, collectibles, and all kinds of stuff. And I do the same thing there that I do here, but I sell stuff like I kind of do here too. It's all right. Shh, shh, shh. Smoke it, smoke it. Smoke it.